In case if you have 1000 rupee in 1960, now the worth of that 1000 rupee in Jan 2026 is 95,000 rupees. So this is called inflation. In case if you purchased 1000 rupees of gold in 1960, the price of gold right now is 12 lakhs. You cannot imagine this, because the usually gold price will get increased over the time. In case if you purchased gold for just 1000 rupees in 1960, you can averagely purchase around 158 gram of gold. In case if you purchase the same amount of 158 gram amount of gold in 2026 January, the price around 12 lakhs. Crazy, right? This is called inflation. In this video I'm going to discuss about this thing, why you need to know about inflation, what are the things around this, what are the things you should do, what are the things you should not do. I will share every single knowledge to you in this video. I'm going to give you more and more example to get understand this. I'm not going to teach any theories. For example, I just purchased this note back in 2019 for around 20 rupees, but now the price of this note is 55 rupees. The number of pages also get decreased, the price also get increased. And for example, I purchased this mouse for 100 rupees around 2020, but the price of this mouse right now 150 rupees. Same goes to everything: water bottle, milk, oil, gold, a biscuit, it could be anything. The price of the goods will get increased. Goods and service, the price of goods and service will get increased over the time. This is called inflation. You can ask me, why, what the hell, why the price of these goods and services are getting increasing, why it's getting increasing, right? That is called inflation. Let me again give you a classic example. In case if you recharge your phone, for example, I keep Jio SIM. In case if you recharge your Jio SIM around 2021-22, the price of recharge amount is 199 rupees for 28 days. You will get 1.5 GB data per day for next 28 days. But in case if you want to get the same amount of data right now in 2026, you need to pay minimum 399 rupees to get same amount of data, calls, unlimited messages, blah blah things. So in just 3 to 4 years, the price of recharge also get increased, right? This is the perfect example for inflation. So the price of goods and services will get increased over the time. This is called inflation. Usually in India, the inflation rate lives between 2 to 7%. Max, it's usually around 3 to 6%. Actually, historically, the inflation rate was in 1960 around 2%, 1965 9%, 1975%, 80 11%, blah 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 blah. The inflation rate living between 2 to up to 12%. This is the historical data of inflation in India. So what the benefit, what the upside and downside of this inflation? For example, back to 2016 and 17, my sister's marriage, we purchased the gold, 8 gram of gold for 40,000 for my sister's marriage. But now the same 8 gram of gold around 1,05,000 rupees, 65,000 rupees get increased in just 6 to 7 years. This is also advantage of inflation and disadvantage of inflation, how I can say. In case if you invested in gold, that is different topic. Investment in is different topic. Okay, we leave the gold topic. Let's take oil. Okay, historically, petrol, let's take petrol. The price of petrol get increased from, let's take from 1960. The price of petrol in 1960 was 0.80 paisa 1 liter. In 1980, 3 rupees. 26 rupees, 2006 47 rupees, 2020 72 rupees, now 100 plus. So this is the classic example of inflation. Okay, I know inflation means the price of goods and services get increased over the time. So what I should do for this, bro? You're asking, right? You should care of two things, because whatever you do, whatever you don't do, the price of goods and services will get increased. You cannot control this. RBI actually like to regulate the inflation rate between should not less than 2%, should not more than 6%, right? So in 2025 around 2 to 3%, I think, from Google search, I don't know exact. So whatever you do, don't do, the inflation rate will get increased every single year. You cannot control that. What are the things you can control? Is you can control two things. In case if you are earning fixed amount of money, for example, in case if you are earning 20 to 25,000 per month, fixed amount of money, you should focus on earn more amount of money, because every single year the inflation rate was around, usually in India, 5 to 6%. So you should earn 6% of amount money more than last year, because the goods and service price will get increased over the time. In case if you are a bachelor, 20,000 will not enough for you. In case if your family, that 20,000 is not enough for you. So in case if you want to beat inflation, every single year your earning must be increased more than 4 to 6%. In case if you're earning 24,000 right now, next year you should at least earn 25 to 26,000. 4 to 5,000 rupees you should earn more than last year. So you should beat the inflation. So if you want to beat the inflation, you should earn more than inflation. Okay, this is the concept. In case if you are earning, for example, 100 rupees, you should earn 106 rupees for next year. This is first thing. Second thing is, in case if you have some amount of money, 5 lakhs, 2 lakhs, 1 lakh, 10 lakhs, something, you should not just keep that money, hold that money in bank, just do FD. No, usually banks like SBI and IndusInd and Indian Bank usually give the return of 6 to 7% of return in highest. Usually they give 4 to 5% only. So in case if you have some amount of money, or 2-3 lakhs, right, you should not do FD. You should not just keep your money. You should invest those money in assets. I already made a detailed video on in assets and liabilities. So you should invest in stocks, stock market, gold, bond, ETFs, land, and these are usually historically gives returns of 9 to 15%. For example, I invested in stocks that given 40% of returns. I invested around 11,000 rupees. I withdrawn 18,000 rupees. So 40% of return. I beaten inflation. In India, inflation is 5 to 6%, right? So invest in golds. You just see last 3 to 4 years, 8 gram of gold price is 70,000. Now 1,05,000. So 35,000 you getting profit, right? So this is how you smartly beat inflation. So in case if you earning fixed amount of money, increase your earning power. In case if you have some amount of money in your hand, invest in assets, gold, stocks, bond, ETF, and rental homes, and invest in other businesses. So do these kind of activities. So this is called inflation. You price, simple words, if you have 100 rupees right now, the value of 100 rupees in the next year is not the 100 rupees. It's very lesser than last year. So that's it. So this is the basic concept of inflation. So increase your earning power, earning amount, earning money, and invest your money in assets. That's it. These are the two things you should care when it comes to inflation. Okay, today is the day 2 of personal plan series. I already made a part 1 video about true money versus fake money, assets and liabilities. This is second video, inflation So I will teach basic concept for next 10 to 12 videos. I will teach basic concept. After I will teach real time how you can earn lot of money from business, from freelancing, from job, and tax, and how to invest in stocks, gold, ETFs, where to find them, how, what are the things around everything around personal finance. So just subscribe and just stay tuned. I will keep uploading videos on this series next for the next 2 months. Money. I'm going to only talk about money. Stay tuned. I will catch up in another video. Until then, I'm AK. Bye.